Comrade, the man of power, the man who not afraid of no labor rights, the man who bring it to them, the man who take them on, and the man who denounced the 30 labor right MP who support the bank bill, and he's here to tell us the reason why we need to change some of those things within the bank bills. Comrade, at the microphone shortly, I want you to help me welcome Comrade, Chairman of the People's National Party, Fitz Jackson. Comrade Chairman, my brother, Comrade Barneswell, Comrade Vice Presidents, Comrade Angela, Comrade Butch, Comrade General Secretary, Comrade Julian Robinson, Comrade Deputy General Secretary, Comrade Skeffrey, other officers of the party, my comrade sister, Comrade Tricia, that calls us together here this evening. I really wonder in my mind if we really need an endorsement for Tricia, because her record to date speaks for itself. I'm going to talk to you about two things. One, a little bit about the banking fee issue, and first and foremost, Tricia. Personally, I've known Tricia for almost 30 years now. Where we used to live in the same area. Her mother used to be my neighbor. Her son partly grew up in my household with my son, who were playmates. I say all of that to tell you, I know to them I know Tricia. I mean, I have to hear what nobody say about Tricia, if you know who Tricia is. Me have first and long time knowledge and association with Tricia. You have heard about her competence to perform, to work as your member of parliament. But there are two particular things that stands out in my mind about Tricia that qualifies her to be your next member of parliament. If the truth be told, comrades, we have a lot of persons who want the office, but really not so interested in the work. Tricia, not by what she has said, but by what she has demonstrated, she wants the work. She's not looking the position, she's looking the work. The work as MP. It is not very often you find persons want to take up a seat coming from behind. Many looking for safe seats or near safe seat. Tricia had the courage to come into a seat where the Jamaica Labour Party control. That says something. She run and she never win. Never win in the total by the EOJ, and that's what counts. And I must tell you, personally, the results of this seat was the biggest disappointment to me, because I was counting this seat to be in the column of the People's National Party. But Tricia ran, and she never win. Many others take cold feet and run away. She stand firm that underscore our commitment to the people of this constituency. It demonstrates our commitment to serve the people of this constituency. It underscores our commitment to be in the forefront for Jamaica's development and our going forward as a country. It's not what we say that matters, it's what we do. Because them say mouth make for chat anything. But she demonstrated by hard work. That's what we want more of in the People's National Party. That's what we want more in the Parliament of Jamaica. And the comrades, and even non-comrades of Southeast Clarendon have a duty to make sure that she is the next member of Parliament for this constituency. So comrades, I come here to add my little bit for say, me I go beg you no make the mistake that you make the last time. Me not talk about who is here, you know, because I know everybody here voted for Trisha the last time. But the truth is, we alone in here can't make she win. And that's why I agree with Comrade Bunting, not cost the labor right. Because you have some lost souls wearing the label of the Jamaica Labour Party, you know. Many of them at heart, them belong to the People's National Party. So you as my father, they tell me years ago when I was a councillor, take time and bring them over because them belong to the People's National Party. You can't cuss them and make them feel uncomfortable and expect them to come with you. They are Jamaicans. They might be present Jamaica Labour Party supporters, but they are future supporters and voters for the People's National Party. So I want you to always remember that. Now, comrades, another reason why it is even more urgent that Trisha becomes the next member of Parliament, because I see a picture with 30 MPs who have the gall to get up and say, 30 MPs on the government side, one of them come from this constituency. 30 government members of Parliament, one of them come from this constituency, at the gall in the Parliament. Well, maybe not the gall, maybe it's just their makeup. To stand up against the Jamaican people in defense of a few people who benefit from your money. On Tuesday of this week, last week, comrades, the bill before the Parliament was not my bill. It was only in my name. It was a bill on behalf of the thousands of Jamaicans who lose their money on a daily basis. Last year, $40 billion were taken from your account and put in the pocket of some other persons. Comrades, let me just for a moment explain this. Every ordinary person knows or believe that a bank is somewhere to make money. You're not getting into the debate as to how much them should they give you back from what they make or whether they might make too much or not. All this banking service bill that is was before the House for the privilege of taking people's hard-earned money, you must allow them a minimum amount of service from their money where it don't get less than where them put in. What's so complicated about that? What is so unreasonable about that? Simply saying, in a minimum service package, we have minimum service for JPS, we have minimum service for Water Commission, we have minimum service for all different kinds of services. And each of those services have a cost to it. The banks then, out of dishonesty, then jump up and say, no, government want to regulate fees and set fees.
Nowhere in that bill it specifies what any fee amount should be. All the bill says, as a matter of principle, anybody who open an account and put their money in there, you must allow that minimum amount of service at no charge. In other words, whatever cost associated with them providing the minimum service should not be treated any different than them utilities costs, them personnel costs, them advertising costs, and them take all kind of costs for all kind of something for themselves, but them don't want to bear the cost to provide a minimum service to you. And I hear some in academia talking about how improper it is. We are going to disrupt the market. When slavery was about, it was an economic arrangement, and slavery had a benefit to some people who own slave and trade in slave. There was a perfect economy going on. I believe that these 30 government MPs who voted against the bill would have voted to keep slavery back then if they had the opportunity. They would have voted to keep an arrangement in place where those who own the slave trade and the businesses that employ trade continue as usual while our black brothers and sisters suffer and die. And you talk about hypocrisy. I hear Babsy get up and make big about the bill that she tabled to remove any criminal charges from our heroes. If Paul Bogle was alive today, should have voted for him to be locked up. If Marcus Garvey was alive today, they would have voted for him to be locked away. If Paul Bogle was alive, they have voted for him to be locked away. Because the same thing that they were struggling for to protect you is what those people locked them away for then. That's the hypocrisy that is prevailing amongst those people. When time comes to stand up for you, the ordinary people, they find all kind of pretty jazz-up argument to preserve the order that suffer you and benefit of you. This party is about a party that wants to make Jamaica work for all Jamaicans and not a few. It is a mission of our party. Comrades, they have demonstrated where their interest lies. It is our time, our duty to stand up and defend our rights, the rights of the ordinary people, because that's what the People's National Party is all about. Hardly shall get up with him mumbo jumbo in Parliament and talk about all of the something in the bill. They are ready. Because them take you and me for fool. If all of the something in the bill about why people would have quarrel and complain. You don't have to be no genius. If we say the truth, then everything would be fine and the Jamaican people will be lying when them complaining. Now we know who is not telling the truth. They won't look out for you. You have to look out for you. We have to look out for the people of Jamaica. That's what a government is elected to do. It is for that reason that Trisha must be elected the next member of parliament for this constituency, so she can stand up and fight against those injustices. It is the same reason why Keisha Hale in North West St. Andrew must be elected on March 5th. Because a lot of people in that constituency who are pensioners, retired persons, losing their money every single day from these various different fees. You imagine, you put your money in the bank and you want somebody to pay for it. You are a government worker and you pay coming to a bank account. Every time you want a little out of your pay, you have to pay the bank when them don't have the benefit of the money in the bank. What's Anki sing so? These are the fundamental things that these people have voted to preserve. I related one case of a constituent of mine who tell me about him relative in Manchester from your parish, Peter, who save up their money, his money, to bury his mother when she passed. The poor gentleman get afraid of the cow thief them who are run up and down around the place. Him sell the cow to put the money in the bank for when the mother pass. When him go back after him sell the money from the calf, him realize that the money gone. So the cow thief where him a run from, him go run up in the bank. Ordinary Jamaicans, comrades, we have a task before us, and we are calling upon you to stand up and fight that cause. If you don't do it, if me don't do it, nobody don't do it. And again, comrades, it's for that reason why I want my sister, Comrade Trisha, to be with me in the Parliament of Jamaica when the People's National Party form the next government of Jamaica with Comrade Peter Phillips as the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. Comrades, one love, one heart. We meet again.